Many of us have questions about who we really are.
It feels like a mystery that we're trying to solve.
There's a part of me missing.
Night and day, questioning, who am I?
Wouldn't it be amazing at my age to find out?
Now, amazing advances in DNA technology means questions can be answered for the very first time.
So with any luck, somebody will have taken a DNA test.
A wrong was done to her. It is my duty to make right what she couldn't.
This is the perfect time for the secret to end.
Working with leading geneticists and genealogists, we're going to help people unlock life-changing secrets.
So DNA is really the only way that we can go.
Through the power of a DNA test.
The things you can do now.
Our DNA doesn't lie.
So we have your results back.
But are we ready for the truth? It's estimated that around 1 in 20 people who take a DNA test were mistaken about the identity of their father. Growing up, 40-year-old Kerry thought she knew who her father was, until everything was thrown into doubt.
Coming in.
Are you all right?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, how you feeling?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Hello, baby.
This is Buzz.
Oh, hello, Buzz.
Do you want a cuppa?
I will if you are, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Want to sit with me? You can. So lovely to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
What is it that you want to find out about your DNA?
So I'm starting off with, you know, my dad is in my dad.
So how is it that you don't know?
My father left when I was young, so we didn't have much of a relationship at all. And when I was about 7 or 8, I received a letter from him saying that wasn't his. And my mum's saying he is. He's saying I'm not. And unfortunately, he passed away. So I don't know the truth. That's the start of it. But then there's a bigger picture. So growing up in Nottingham, I used to play out quite a lot. I was the first kid on the street. Knocking on everyone's door, all the old school kind of games that you used to play as kids. Probably say I was quite popular. I was always making people laugh, but underneath, I was going through quite a lot. I looked different. My mum was white, and the person that I thought it was my father was black. My friends used to say to me, "Where are you from?" After my dad contested that I was his, I didn't know. I would literally babble and confuse them. I used to go, African-American, Western, Jamaican and Scottish. And then they'd be like, whoa, in the hope that they wouldn't ask me again.
How has not knowing affected you long term, do you think?
You just feel lost. So I've never felt complete.
It sounds to me like you just need total clarity.
Yeah.
Because then with that comes possibly all of the other answers that you're looking for.
It's just roots, and that's your start in life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your roots.
Yeah.
I need answers, definitely.
So you come down here a lot?
Yeah, I come down here, paddleboarding.
Do you?
It's really beautiful.
Bit of escapism.
Yeah, absolutely. We all need that.
Why do you think now is the right time for you to do this?
I think having my son is kind of empowered me to want to find who I am, and for him to have the tools to be able to know where he's from and break that cycle.
Has he ever asked any questions?
Yeah, you know, he wanted to know about why his skin was brown, and it'd just be nice to just spin that globe and know exactly that's where we come from, kid. It's going to be really powerful. You know,
And
if we
that's-
find
no,
it,
and
if we
do you know,
find
Kerry,
it.
that is exactly the right attitude.
Yeah.
Because nothing's a given, and it's really important that you know that going
Yeah.
into this. DNA can throw up extraordinary things, but you can also just hit a brick wall.
At least I can then say to our son, Mummy did X, Y, and Z to try and find these answers. I've done my best
Yeah.
to try and get us our picture.
Kerry has come with her partner Nicola to the University of Leicester to meet Professor Churi King.
Hi.
Come on in, have a seat. It's lovely to meet you.
Yeah, lovely to meet you too.
So how can I help you?
I'm wondering if you could help me to try and find who my biological father is and to hopefully establish where's he from, where are my roots.
So what do you know already?
So I know that my meant-to-be biological father, his father is African-American and his mother was West Indian. About the age of 8, I received a letter where he contested if he was my father, which is why I'm here today. I'm here to hopefully get some answers as to where I originate from.
Okay. So, I mean, you're from Nottingham,
Yeah, that's
aren't
right.
you? Yeah, so we know that that's a very, very mixed
Yeah,
population. It was one of the first kind of places that people from the Windrush
yeah.
were going
Yeah,
in
yeah.
there. Also a very big South Asian community. So we're going to be looking to see where we're getting matches for your DNA, which hopefully will give us an indication as to your biological father and where he's from. But how would you feel if it turns out your biological father has other family members? Would you be okay if we reached out to them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only child, so finding, you know, family that networks would be really important to me.
Okay. Well, I'm really hopeful the DNA will be able to give you some answers.
Thank you.
You're
Really do
welcome.
appreciate it.
Churi and the team will now analyse Kerry's DNA and compare it with the over 30 million people on worldwide databases, hoping to identify her father and his heritage. In 2021, less than 1% of births in America were the result of an egg donation. Twins Madison and Sydney, who moved to the UK from America aged 9, are keen to find out more about their egg donor and are wondering if testing their DNA could help find her.
Hey! Hi, girls. How are you?
Nice to
Sydney.
meet you. Yes.
I'm Stacey. How are you? Hello, Madison. Oh my gosh, it's lovely out there. So, girls, lovely to meet you. Why are you hoping to take a DNA test? What are you trying to find out?
We were IVF and we had a donor mom and we just don't really know who she is.
So, you were conceived with the help of an egg donor?
Yeah.
Oh. And you know, I feel like we often hear about sperm donation, but we hear less about egg donation.
Yeah.
Do you remember the moment when you found out how you were conceived?
Yeah. Our mom was 42 when she had us. And my friend had made a joke about how I must be IVF because my mom was older than is normal for having babies. And I said, no, definitely not. We would have known.
I laughed it off to my dad because I was like, oh, so she's crazy for thinking that. And he just awkwardly laughed. And then later at dinner, they were like, okay, we gotta tell you something. And it all came out.
So do you remember what they said?
Yeah, it was weird. They were beating around the bush still, loads. Understandably, it's kind of hard. They said something along the lines of, We needed some help to naturally conceive because we were older. We got an egg donor.
We were born in New York City in 1998. My parents had gone to a donor clinic and they selected a donor based off files in a petri dish. A bunch of eggs from that sample were put in, my father's sperm, and then my mom carried us to term.
We moved to the UK when we were about 9. We were very excited about it, but it was also quite hard. So we're very lucky being a twin. It feels like you have someone always in your back corner.
So when we found out about the egg donor, we had already kind of formed our own self-identity and we were a bit more settled, so it just kind of threw everything back up in the air.
So when do you decide, right, we want to try and figure out who the egg donor is?
After talking it through with them, I asked my parents if they had any information they could share it. And they did actually have documentation of her.
Due to the information on the documents having no contact details and the clinic having since shut down, Madison and Sydney don't know enough to begin the search themselves.
How do your parents feel about the fact that you're doing this?
They obviously gave their blessing.
So why is it so important for you to be able to try and track down your egg donor?
For me, it's more, I really want to know my heritage. It's something that I've been taking a really big interest in the last 3 or 4 years. So it would just be really nice to know a bit more about that. But also personality traits that are often tied to genetics, where I might get those from. So I think it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
It feels like a mystery that we're trying to solve.
It's almost like an experiment. How similar are we, especially considering we've had no contact?
So I think I'm just so curious to what she's like.
It's trying to like decode who we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. This is really interesting. What would your response be if the child wanted to meet you and she said, at the parents' discretion? How does that make you feel?
I think it's nice to know that she's open. Obviously, that's 24 years ago at least. So who knows how she feels about it now. And it's something that she's said without having a family of her own, which she might have now. So you don't know.
Exciting and terrifying.
Yeah.
Madison and Sydney are meeting Churi in the hope that their DNA samples will reveal more information about their egg donor.
Come on in. Okay, so who's who? Who's Madison, who's Sydney?
I'm Madison.
You're Madison.
And I'm Sydney.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So how can I help you?
So we're really looking to find out who our egg donor is.
So what do you know about your egg donor?
We do have some information to go off of, but unfortunately it hasn't been enough to find out ourselves.
I think the more we talk about it, the more curious we get. So I think very eager is kind of how I'm feeling at the moment. I know that nothing might come of it, but just to have like a final answer would be really satisfying.
The place where our parents used the egg donation closed down, and so there's not really any records that we can find at the moment.
Okay, so the thing in the US is that egg donation's not really regulated in the same way as it is here. So the whole thing differs from kind of clinic to clinic and state to state, how it's done, what records are kept, this kind of thing. But what we can do is we can take your DNA and we can upload it to a number of different databases. And because we know about your father's side, we can park it to one side and go, okay, we're not interested in those. And then what we do is we have a look and see the genetic matches that you're getting that must be coming from this maternal genetic side. And from that, you can build the family trees, and then you can start to trace down.
That's so cool.
Apparently, up to 40% of people who use egg donation don't actually report a successful pregnancy back to the clinic, so she might not know that you exist.
Yeah.
And there are obviously a number of different reasons that people donate eggs. I mean, there was a really interesting study done in the US where they showed that for 30% of them, it was altruism. They just wanted to do something nice for somebody. 20%, it was about the money because people get paid. And then for 40%, it was the two of those together. And we don't know what the reasoning would have been behind her having donated eggs at the time. So even if we can find her, it may be that she feels time isn't right for her, and obviously we have to respect that.
We wouldn't want to get in contact with her if she wasn't also eager.
I think that's one thing we both discussed together, that we genuinely we want to find out as long as it doesn't create any issues with anyone. And I think that's our key interest.
So how are you going to feel about this journey that you're going on?
I think, to be honest, it's kind of managing. I'm trying to manage my expectations, not get my hopes up or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to know anything about our genealogy. We know that this is our best shot at finding out anything. At least we can say that we tried.
Yeah.
It's been 5 months since Kerry took a DNA test. She's hoping after all this time it will finally reveal what her ancestry is.
I've always wanted to know, who's my dad? Where do I come from?
Night and day, always questioning, who am I?
It's not something that ever leaves you. I've been a single child from my mum. Sometimes that's been lonely. It's important to know where you come from and to know who your family are. I've never had that.
Kerry and her partner Nicola are coming back to the University of Leicester to receive the results of Kerry's DNA test.
Hello. Hi. Lovely to see you again.
Yeah, lovely to see you too.
So you first came to us because you were unsure about who your biological father is.
Absolutely.
And you had another question around your ancestry.
Yeah.
So what we knew was DNA was going to be really helpful here. It's fantastic for telling people the sort of information that you would like to know. And we got some pretty clear results. Your DNA is showing African ancestry. Can I show you on a map? Okay. So, map of Africa. So you are getting matches in Congo, Cameroon, Nigeria, up into Mali, like that. That's where you're getting your DNA matches. The next thing, obviously, we wanted to do was see if we could work out who your biological father was. What we were finding is that you had over 500 second, third, fourth cousins. And what you start to do is you look at these matches and you start to build their family trees. And then you start to see, okay, where do these family trees intersect? And we know that you must be descended from that. And that allowed us to home in on your biological paternal grandfather. Yeah? Your paternal grandfather was African American. He was called Webster McKnight. He was an African-American soldier. He was over here during World War II and had a child before going back to the US. And that child grew up in Britain and became your biological father. Your father was who you thought it was. It was. It was.
I'm so relieved.
You're welcome.
That means a lot.
I know he's now passed away, but I hope that this knowledge is helpful. So I'm going to draw you a tree, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is Webster, McKnight, and that is you. You now have a very large US family.
Me?
Yeah. So Webster had several children, which means that you now have over 30 first cousins.
I've gone from being an only child.
Yeah. So there is something else, if you're ready. Whilst having a look, there was somebody else on the database. You've got an older half-sister, and her name is Lisa. She is based in the UK. I know this is a huge amount to take in.
It's more than what I thought. From just being me to that.
It's part of your identity.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be huge. Huge. Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I'm going to hand you over to Stacy next, because she's got a bit more information for you.
Brilliant. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How you feeling?
Super happy. Go.
Delighted you feel like
I'm
that.
so happy.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm really good.
Why do you think you feel so relieved and so sort of settled with the outcome?
Because I got an answer of where I come from. And I can, you know, look at photos of my dad now and go, he's my dad, 100%. So I feel really empowered for the first time. And I've got a granddad and a name called Webster.
Excuse me, how cool is this name?
I'm shocked.
So made up for you. Would you like to see a photo of your grandfather?
Yeah.
Okay, Kerry. So this is a photo of Webster McKnight, your grandfather, on your biological father's side.
Eyes. He's good looking, he is.
He's striking, yeah.
Very handsome. Very good looking.
So I know Chori brought you up to speed in terms of your half-sister,
Lisa.
a lady called Lisa. We've been in touch with Lisa.
No.
And she sent some photos and asked me to share them with you. You want to see her?
Okay, let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Desperate, but scared.
This is a photo of Lisa, his sister.
Oh my God. Wow. We look like twins. Aww. Does she know about me? Does she? Does she?
She sent you a letter.
You're joking?
No.
Oh, no.
She sent it via email, so she's asked me to pass it over to you.
Let's do it.
It's off Lisa.
No way. Dear Kerry, I am your half-sister, Lisa. I always felt like I had a piece of my jigsaw missing. I knew my father's name, but the information was limited, and I didn't like asking too many questions when I got older. Or I got asked on numerous occasions where I was from, and I longed to be able to answer the question with confidence.
I know, it's crazy.
I look forward to meeting you. If it's something that you'd like. Lots of love, Lisa.
I'm amazingly proud of you, of this journey, and what you've decided to do. Having that there to say to people, look, this is who I am. Wow.
Isn't that wild? Like, you woke up this morning, you had no idea, and now you've got all of this information. You know exactly what your ancestry looks like. You know exactly who your father is. You know you've got a half-sister.
I can't get over it. Super chuffed.
Good.
Today, I'm meeting my sister for the first time. I'm nervous. I feel like this moment is surreal. It's a bit overwhelming, really.
I didn't know who my biological dad was when I was little. I found it out not knowing who I was, where I was from, my heritage. I wanted answers, but I suppose really I did at one point think, do you know what, I'm never ever going to know.
I've not had a massive amount of family surrounding me growing up. I feel grateful to be in this position.
Oh my God. Oh, gosh. Gosh, I've so many... Oh, gosh.
It's crazy how similar we are. Like,
God, it's just ridiculous.
the
Like,
nose.
everybody's going to love our noses,
I know,
aren't
and
they?
you've got that thing there.
Oh, I have. I can feel it now. We've pointed it. We've got like a ridge in
Yeah, it's so annoying.
And that
bit.
Oh, my
Wait till
God.
that. I was not expecting to get what came back.
I've said all my life is I've probably got brothers and sisters out there and, you know, whatever. Because of my mum and dad and because my dad adopted me when I was 3, I didn't want to know him.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see a picture. So I thought I'd do a DNA test. Obviously, it's come at the right time.
Yeah. I'm just like trying to remain calm, but I'm buzzing.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely buzzing.
You just know when you go there.
Yeah. There's a
And it's
special
like
chemistry.
yeah. It's just like building, isn't it? It's, we've got the foundations.
Yeah.
And now it's
Yeah.
just like step by
Yeah,
step. And
definitely.
we get stronger and
De-
stronger.
yeah,
and then you'll be
definitely.
going, oh
I'd
my
be like,
God, is she
strong-
on
I'm
phone
like,
again?
It's humbling to know that she also wanted to find some answers. We've got lots to catch up on, so many years. And it's life-changing, this. I'm going to try and be the best sister I can possibly be.
Around 500,000 children were adopted between 1949 and 1976 in England and Wales. And 77-year-old Anthony was one of them. He only discovered as a teenager that his mum and dad were not his birth parents. He now wants to find out if he might be one of the British babies born to American GIs in World War II.
Hi.
Anthony, how are you?
All right, Stacey.
Nice to meet you.
And you, love.
How's things?
Brilliant, yeah.
Good. Look at this.
Smashing.
What a spot.
Oh, aye.
I feel like I'm on my holidays. So tell me why you want to take a DNA test.
Well, I want to know who my dad was.
When Anthony was a teenager, he found some papers which revealed that he was adopted.
One day I was rooting through a couple of cupboards and there was a birth certificate in it. It had her mother's name and where she was from and the son, Anthony. I think I was old enough to realise that I was adopted.
So discovering these papers comes totally out of the blue.
Oh, yeah. As far as I was concerned, my mum and dad were my mum and dad. And I was absolutely gobsmacked. I just didn't expect that. I didn't want to upset people, you know, even like the family I had. So I just let it go. And then I just got on with my life.
Tony.
Left school, went away to sea when I was 16, just to get away from it all. We'd take cargoes down the Caribbean, down the Far East, Japan and all that. You name it, we took it. And that was my life for like 13 years. I married Marie when I was 20. 2 kids come, one after the other. Great life. But I never, ever forgot the birth certificate that I found when I was a youngster. And I thought, I've got to do something about this. I was 31 when I came home. I thought, I'll go and see if I can find me mother. I knew where she was from, and I knew her name.
From the paperwork?
From that paperwork, I never forgot it. And so I went to the town hall, and they gave me an address. Within 4 or 5 hours, I was talking to her. So anyway, I said, look, Mum, why am I adopted? And she said, well, I don't want to go into it too much. I said, my husband was away at the war. They asked you, the girls, to go and have a dance with the Americans at this barracks where they were. She said, and one thing led to another, and I ended up pregnant with you. She said he was a GI. I said, well, have you got his name? And she said, no. Does he know I exist? She said, I couldn't tell you that either.
No photos, nothing?
Nothing at all. She wouldn't say anything, but...
That must have just been so surreal.
In the end, I just let it go, and that was it. But it was always in my mind, who's my dad? If I can just find anything, be great. Thanks, love.
No, my goodness.
Can I get going then?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to see Marie?
And we're not far, are we?
No. Yeah, Stace.
Thank you.
Come in, love. Take your coat.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi. Good to see you.
And you?
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Just had your Tony out in the cold, sorry.
There we are.
Yeah. Our first date there, West Kirby.
Oh, you didn't tell me that?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Oh.
Right.
So, Tony, you're 77 now.
Yeah.
Why are you throwing yourself into it now?
Mainly because I haven't got that many years left. And before I go, I'd just like to see if I can find a bit of information.
Is there any part of you that thinks maybe he wasn't an American GI? Maybe it's somebody else?
We don't know. It could have been a neighbour or someone she met anyway at a dance, but it didn't have to be anyone in the forces. So we're not really sure if it's going to be out of our country or in our country.
We're only going on,
We're only
what
going
my mum
by
said.
what, yeah.
Marie, what's it like, you know, watching the man that you love wandering all the time?
It upsets you, really. Although I never say a lot to him, it upsets you because, you know, I had my real parents. It's just something, I think, no matter who you are, they still like to know where they actually come from. I think it's just nature, isn't it?
Anthony's travelling to the University of Leicester to meet Churi. He's hoping that analysing his DNA will help her and the team find out who his biological father was.
Come on in, come sit down.
Hi.
Hello, it's lovely to meet you.
Oh, thank you, love.
So how can I help you?
I'm trying to trace my father. When I was 13, I found out that I was adopted. I grew up and I eventually traced my mum. She wouldn't tell me much, but she did say that she became pregnant by a GI, and that's all I know, really. She wouldn't say any more.
Right.
I think that he won't be here now, my dad, because of my age. So I'm not expecting a lot. I'm getting on myself now. Me adopted mum and dad are both gone. Me birth mother's gone. So there's only me left now on our side of the family.
You're right. I mean, your biological father is unlikely to still be alive, but there could be relatives. Would that be something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, I'll take anything that I can get. you know what I mean? Anything at all would be just the icing on the cake, really.
Anthony's DNA will now be compared to the other samples held on the databases in the hope of finding a match. Three years ago, twins Madison and Sydney discovered they were conceived through egg donation. And they now want to know if their DNA will give them any information about their donor.
The biggest thing about learning that I was conceived by an egg donor is all the questions that it brings up.
I'm very curious about what she does, what is her career, what kind of mannerisms she has, does she have children, what she's like as a person, how similar are we? Finding out about the egg donor is really important to me. It will maybe provide some answers to who I am.
There's a chance I'm extremely similar to this woman. I'd really want to know if she's pleased to have children out there. I think that we're both taking a massive leap here.
If someone came back to me and said, "Hi, I'm your child," she couldn't have even begin to imagine that. I think the closer we get, the more apprehensive I actually get, because I think that it would be really strange to find out information.
Usually I feel so many emotions, but I think now I'm unsure of how to feel because I don't know what's gonna happen.
And we're lucky because whatever happens to me happens to you.
Madison and Sydney are going to find out what Churi and the team have managed to discover.
Hello, it's so great to see you guys again. How are you doing?
Good, but nervous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Relieved that we can get some answers.
When you first came to see us, it was to find out about your genetic parent. And that's because you found out a few years ago that you were donor conceived. The fact that you're looking is really interesting because in the last decade, people searching for their donors has gone up 200%.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're part, I think, of a wave of people. They'd like to find out more about that side. And in this case, DNA was really the only route because the clinic has shut down. So we got some pretty clear results about your ancestry. On your donor's side, you are English, Scottish, Irish. Essentially from here, that's what your ancestry is.
Mad that we've ended up here, and that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes perfect sense because from the 19th to the 20th century, almost 5 million people migrated from the UK to the US. So the next thing is we wanted to see who you're getting DNA matches with. So we could start building a family tree, which sometimes can take months, years, but this took minutes. Minutes.
Wow.
Yeah. We got a very close match. Not your donor, but a cousin.
That's crazy.
She was lovely and put me in touch with your donor.
Wow.
We were able to find her. Kate is her first name. She was just so pleased to hear about you. She lives in the Pacific Northwest of the US, and she and her husband have 2 children. They run their own business and enjoy the outdoors. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm just shocked. I didn't think you'd be able to find her, to be honest.
I know this is something you've been thinking about for a few years.
Yeah.
Big news. She would love a photo of the 2 of you, if that's okay.
I'm sure we could manage that.
Yeah, the least we could do.
Yeah. She's understandably processing, but we get the impression that she would like to be in touch in the future. So really promising, really positive. I'm just so pleased we were able to find some answers to those big questions about your identity.
Thank you so much. Like, we obviously couldn't have done it without you.
Our pleasure, absolutely.
Bye.
See you soon.
See you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, girls.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Nice to see you.
Oh, likewise. Nice to see you both. How are you both feeling? I know that Churi was able to deliver quite significant news.
Yeah. I mean, it's the best we could have hoped for.
Yeah.
But it's a lot to take in, you know.
Yeah, overwhelmed a bit, but like in a good way. See, I feel like it's still not real yet. Like, I'm just like, yeah, this is a dream. I'm gonna wake up in 5 minutes.
Amazing that the lady who allowed your family to have a family is excited to hear that you're both doing well, and she's asking questions.
No, I think we're very lucky.
Yeah, I think we're very happy because I would have had a little bit of regrets if it did make her uncomfortable, but it was positive reaction.
Surprised that she sounds so delighted that we exist, to be honest. I wasn't expecting that.
What were you expecting, do you think?
Maybe that she wasn't able to be found, but not she was able to be found, and she was also happy that to know more about us.
This is exactly the news that you set out to find, and DNA has allowed you to be given such a clear answer.
Yeah, I would definitely see this success story. Yeah.
I don't think there would be a better outcome.
Well, congratulations. I'm delighted that you've got good news, positive news.
It's been 4 months since Anthony took a DNA test to try and find out any information about his father.
All right, Cav.
Hi, Dad.
All
How
right,
you doing?
son.
Checking in ahead of results is his eldest son, Mark.
How's Mum?
Smashing, yeah. I'd have brought her up on you. You know what she's like when she gets on the ale.
Yeah. So you're getting excited about these results coming up, Dad?
Oh, yeah.
It's always been on your mind, though, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine knowing who your real dad is?
I've always had this feeling that I'm scared, really. I think I'm scared because I don't know what's at the end of the line.
Yeah.
And it's getting to a point where I'm gonna know the truth one way or the other.
Yeah. You deserve it. You know, you've been there all our lives and we all love you.
Yeah.
And we just want to find your dad for you.
Yeah. That'll
should
be great, that, son.
Another
Really
excuse
will.
for the party.
Oh, well, yeah. Not half. Hey, we will, won't we?
Positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, Mark, you're not improving your darts anyway.
Oh, you're distracting them, oh, yeah.
When I found those papers, it just changed my life completely. My mum and dad weren't my real mum and dad. I'd cry quite a bit over it. But you don't do anything because you're only a child.
It's never the child's fault, is it? They're the innocent ones. And as he's got older, there's less chance to know if there is any family out there for him.
After a lifetime of searching for the identity of his father, Anthony hopes Chori and the team will finally be able to give him some answers. Joining him for his DNA results is his wife, Marie.
It's lovely to see you again.
Hiya, Tora. Yeah, nice to see you as well, love.
So when you came to us the first time, it was because you were interested if you could find out any information about your biological father. We're getting some pretty clear DNA matches coming back. We're getting a lot of matches in the US, mainly around the southern state of New Mexico, but a really, really interesting mixture as well. So we are getting Italy, Sardinia, we're getting Spain, we're getting Indigenous American, a little bit of African in there. Really amazing mixture of DNA on that side.
Getting exciting.
Yeah. So we start taking these matches and we start to slowly build family trees going back to the 1800s. And we can then see where these two family groups meet. So all of that work took us to a couple. Now they are Lorenzo and Refugia. They are your biological grandparents. And let me tell you something pretty interesting about them. Lorenzo, he's Italian. Originally, his family's from Sardinia. Refugia's family is from New Mexico, but essentially it's sort of a Spanish side of things. So that is starting to explain your really interesting ancestry that you've got in your DNA. Now we can see from the records that they have 4 children. So we've got Jack, Pedro, Martha, and Abelino. One of those brothers has got to be your biological father. We can see from the records, 2 of them, at least, have been over here during World War II. Some of their descendants have also tested. And that allows us to work out who your biological father is.
I'm made up.
So the DNA is pointing to Pedro. Pedro is your biological father.
God bless us. Right. Okay. Made up. Absolutely made up. Grace. Is he still alive?
I can tell you that all 3 of the brothers died in the same year,
So have you got a date for that?
1981.
1981.
Yeah. Let me give you that.
It's unbelievable. And I'm shaking now. You must have done some searching for this.
It took a while.
Yeah. Finding my dad is great, but to go back to so many people, such a time, you've done me proud, really. I really couldn't thank you enough. You've made me day.
I'm so glad.
You really have. Smashing. I'll go and tell my wife now.
Absolutely.
Nice.
We found it.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Wait.
All right.
Yeah.
How are you?
Great.
Nice to see you.
Lovely to meet you again.
Likewise. How are you?
Hey, Stace. All right, love. Nice to see you again.
Oh. Well, what a surprise, hey? Isn't that good?
Shock.
Hey.
Absolutely shocked.
Yeah.
Speechless.
It's a lot to take in, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
We've got a lot more.
Have you?
I have. Really?
Yeah.
Honestly?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I have. Oh, mate. Would you like to see some photos of your family?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So this is a photo of your grandmother, Refugia. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. That was Pedro's mother.
Wow.
Yes. Look.
I can see myself.
Stop, can you?
I can, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can, yeah. Yeah. Blimey.
And I've got a photo of your grandfather, Lorenzo,
Oh.
Pedro's dad. This guy on the left.
Oh.
I know.
Blimey heck.
Doesn't he look great?
Wow.
Yeah. For a handsome fella.
Yeah.
Yeah?
No wonder you've got the looks.
God. Oh, he's smart, isn't he?
Yeah.
And this is a photo of your father. This is your dad, Pedro.
Unbelievable, isn't it? That looks like you there.
I know.
You like
Yeah,
when you're
just-
younger.
I know. Blimey heck. That's brilliant.
So yeah, this is your family.
God. Have you been in touch to see if they know me?
We have been in touch with one of your relatives, yeah.
Have you?
Yeah. Your cousin, I was really pleased to hear from us.
Was she?
Because they wouldn't know, would they, Tony? They wouldn't know you had been born, really.
No.
And she's actually sent you a letter and she's asked me to pass it over to you.
God.
Yeah?
Welcome to the family, Anthony. I'm your first cousin. My mother, Martha, was your father's sister. I would see my Uncle Peter occasionally, but only remember his kind personality and sweetest smile. I'm happy you will finally know about this side of your family. Please take care and feel free to reach out. Patricia Perez.
Incredible news. Incredible.
Really is.
Just 1 minute, all my family's gone, and now I've got
Another family.
another family. Brilliant. Fantastic, that. Can't believe you've done so much for us. I really can't.
Total pleasure.
Oh, hopefully I can see some of them. That'll be my next exploration, really.
Yeah, next move. Won't
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Strap in, Maria.
Yeah, big aliens. Yeah, honestly.
I'm so pleased that we found something out about your family.
Ooh, you're on story 6.
Ring Miss Hay and say that I am ill. I must stay in bed all day.
That sounds like you.
And it just doesn't feel real. It's like you're telling someone else's story, but it isn't, it's mine. They believe I was left there to be found.
It's the first time working on a foundling case.
I've always kind of clung on to that identity, that I was half Egyptian. This is the perfect time for the secret to end.
I'm looking to find my sister.
She just got back from church and she wasn't there.
She was gone.
So we knew that this was going to be quite a long shot. And I can tell you, we got a really interesting match.
Really?
Yeah.